All squads, objectives have been marked. Secure and hold those positions. Hostiles are inbound.
Enemy machine gunner confirmed. Very east.
Objective Charlie neutralized. Objective Charlie secure.
Attack support is needed on the marked objective. Attention, hostiles are attacking.
Why is my mic always muted? Blah 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 blah. Thank you for letting me know. That's been happening a bunch. I gotta get rid of this lanyard. This microphone necklace keeps shitting in the bed.
We have secured Charlie. Enemies are attacking objective Charlie.
Helicopters are both empty off the map. Someone robbed someone. Who got robbed? We robbed them, I think. Or everybody died. Okay. I was saying I was standing in the wrong spot there. It's like right here. You need to be right at the cross, or even a little left of it, maybe.
Troops have lost objective Charlie. Objective Charlie is under control. Attention, we need attack support on the marked objective.
What in the accordion is happening right now? I thought this was like house music. Alright, it's kind of good though.
We are winning the fight. Maintain our offensive.
Can't fly there. That felt weird. Why did that feel weird?
Be advised, you are leaving the combat area.
I think my perspective of where the ground was flat was wrong. I think my perspective of gravity was off. Skill issue. Brain can't work out gravity. Doesn't know where down is. Oh no. Disabled. Okay. Does feel like Italy music. It feels like music for getting drunk and eating cheese.
Objective Echo is under control.
This is the same playlist. This is a very different song. I wonder what it's thinking. What's the connection?
Contact enemy helicopter! Enemy helo!
We are targeting objective Delta.
We are targeting Charlie. Be advised, all truck is under attack.
We now control more objectives. Defend all positions.
I think we should be dead here, and this is about. Missed all his shots.
Enemy helo!
We are targeting objective Delta.
Enemy helicopter! Contact enemy helo!
Hostiles are attacking objective Delta.
We now control more objectives. Defend all positions. Attention, attack support is needed on the marked objective.
Ow! Yep. Take him back.
Advise you are leaving the combat area.
Yeah. That sounds like general battlefield complaints. I agree with that one. I think the mortars should be removed from the game. I think a general rule is that you should introduce no threats that don't account for line of sight or distance. Mortars are bad. Artillery trucks are bad. TV missiles are bad. Tow missiles and the handheld guided missiles are great. You can hide from them. Getting distance from them matters. There's still good players who are a serious threat with them. As long as you can see them coming, you can dodge them. That should be the threat that people are using for ranged kills. No mortars. No laser beams. Please do not add TV missile. That's going to ruin vehicle gameplay. It's already not in a great spot. As for bad teammates, there's not much to do about that. Game seems hard to balance. Seems like generally one team will snowball over the other, and then they'll have all the advantages, and everything that tries to spawn will immediately be getting 6v1'd. That's pretty common. I wonder, probably like near 50% of the games are just blowouts for one side. So it's going to feel rough pretty frequently. Where's the static AA, dude? How do you work? Why are you just watching him shoot me? What are you looking at? Trees. Alright. Someone get that AA drug test. Someone make that AA piss in a cup. Always hitting shots. Not good for me. Okay. Bullied to death by physics. Fair enough. I'm fine with that. Pink shells should shove you around. It's fun mechanics. They should disable you too.
Attention, we no longer control Charlie.
Tow missiles are worse. Tow missiles, yes. So for a long time they were balanced like that, where you could just like sit and spawn, and that was the meta, especially on Firestorm. You just trade tows across the whole map, and they were comically easy to use. They tweaked them just a patch or two ago. You can see them and hear them coming, and if you dodge them, they won't hit you. They're mobile, but if you dodge pretty actively, you can dodge them every time when you see them coming, for the most part, even against good, highly skilled players, which I think is perfect. So now it's a skill shot that you have to use skill to dodge. Still definitely a threat. I watch good people. I was watching music shoot people with them a little while back, and he was just hitting like every shot on every armor, every air, but none of them were juking at all. If they hold still, they're a free kill. That's a good threat though. Distance matters there, line of sight matters. There's the bunch of skill involved in hitting long range shots and a bunch of skill involved in dodging them. That feels much better than like you go, run, get out of battle, hide behind a rock to heal, and then get randomed by a TV missile from 400 yards away with no chance that they could see you at all. Tow missile's good. I like tow missile as a threat. Should be tow missile and RPG is like the supreme one-shot threats you have to be really careful of and scared of good players. RPG might need a little adjustment. I think slow it down a teeny bit, make it a little more visible, make it more accurate from the like hipfire perspective too. I feel like they nerfed the fuck out of it a little too hard. And I still just can't see it. That's my biggest complaint with it. Very hard to dodge. A lot of opportunities where I could have moved a little bit and survived, but I just don't do anything. I'm a perfect target. Gotta see the threat a little bit. Even if it's an RPG going zoom and you can't do a lot. Game opinions. What else we got? Armor should heal slower. I feel like when armor is in combat, it should be much slower to heal. It should have healing reduced by like 75%. And it should take a good amount of time to get out of combat. Right now you can do a bunch of damage, do one pass, go back for like 2 seconds. And by the time you re-engage, they've already healed to full life. That feels wrong. Or like being in a helicopter fight and they're just repairing through a ridiculous amount of shots. Doesn't feel right either. Just like the general disable, or not disabled, but damage to armor and repairing mechanic. Give you a small tweak. I got all sorts of opinions. Ow. Surprised that hit. Very schmoovin'. Do we have time? Not really. Just thinking I want to kill that tank, but we should just leave. This round's over. I think our team wins in about a minute. Pretty close one, though. Yeah, I think in general they should design the maps so that people aren't hanging out in spawn as much. Like, Gomad has the potential to be a map where people would camp in spawn. But they've chopped up the line of sight enough that you don't really want to hang out in spawn. People aren't fighting from spawn unless they're being, like, shoved into spawn super hard. Unless they're being spawn trapped. I feel like that's the solution there. They keep designing maps where like one spawn can see the other spawn and shoot across the whole map. So yeah, people hide in spawn. If you are an AA on Sobek, like the best thing you can do is just to sit in spawn protection. You can control like the whole game from safety. You have a great view. You really don't want to get brave. It's scummy and feels wrong, and it's absolutely the right move. Like that's the game balance right now. I could use an adjustment. I feel like that's mostly map design though. Alright, I think this is a pure bot lobby. This one looks super bad. I'll give it a minute, but we probably want to leave. This is like 10 on 10 right now. Getting a little better. It's just like a fuck up in matchmaking. This is a great example of don't do this.
Contact! Enemy helicopter!
Let's try it close. Alright, what do we got? So awful player count. What's up with my map? It zoomed out way too far. This is shit. Yeah, there we go. Or is it the same zoom but with no background? I don't understand what's happening. I feel like my mini-map air radar's bugged. Oh, invisible wall. Nice. Okay. And a crash. Gotta restart that one. What's up, Desdecon? 1111111. That feels lucky. That feels like you're blessed for this month. That feels like you're gonna ban someone and it's gonna be like a home run. You're gonna bat him out of the universe, off of the Earth out into space. I'm excited to see it. Someone try and sell me some cheap viewers fast so Desdecon can ban him to space. Alright, I'm gonna move on that one. That's a bot lobby. Don't want a bot lobby. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna grab water. How are we on ads? Good. No ads. Blub. Blub blub. Blub 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 blub.
Supporting the attack.
Got him.
All call signs, you are cleared to
Oh no, I'm gonna be too slow. Oh, I'm gonna miss it. No, streamer slide. Fuck. I like cat cafes with PCs. That's a good idea. Until a cat jumps up on the table and spills the ramen, knocks over a drink. That's just, that's the cost of doing business. You're gonna have to go through a few computers. Maybe we can make the computers waterproof. How are you kitty friends, Tezapon? Are dirty sodas hot right now? The world keeps changing. Everybody's wearing baggy, comfortable clothes now. I approve of that. When I go shopping, people look more comfy. Uh-oh. It's not good. Kitties are good. Nice. I hope they're cuddling and friendly. Kitty's not doing good. I'm not sure if you heard about that, but he's been struggling. He's got a hole in his side and he's been in a donut. We've been taking him to the dermatologist. He's got a surgery lined up. Been fighting some mold poisoning maybe. Been on some anti-mold medication. It was real hard on his body. It might not have done the whole job. And on top of all that, his kidneys are kind of getting old. It's like late stage 2 kidney failure. So that's not good. There's not much to do about that. Trying to keep him happy. Giving him lots and lots of attention. But we will see. Yeah, it's hard. He's a very good boy. He's trooping through it all. Trying to keep him comfortable and happy so he can get a couple more good years. But don't want to drag out a bunch of pain. It looks like that's the only way it can go. It's tough. It's all good though. He's my son. I love him. Very happy to have had him around for the last 14 years or so. Are your kitties good? Are they best friends yet?
Heads up! Enemy helos! Enemy force there!
We will see. Surgery should help get a diagnosis of what's going wrong. Get rid of the part that's not healing well. Should help him to feel better, I'd hope. Giving him some pain meds in the meantime. That's helping. What? Thought his HP was at like 25 there. Optical illusion. Well, that doesn't sound great. Uh-oh. That sounds like a stressful home for both of them. I hope they're at least like getting along okay. Got some maybe separate areas or something where they're comfy. I'm sorry, that's rough. Mailcat's neutered, yeah? Why is he being a bully? Nice, kitty. Just biting the back of the neck. That sounds like unneutered male behavior. This is why we gotta neuter all the males. Still has a strong memory of balls. He was 4-ish when he was neutered. That will, I guess that does affect behavior a bit. I wonder if that has something to do with it. That sucks, dude. GTK is fast. I think it's good. It's fun. I am happy with the time to kill. I think my main gripe is the disables in aerial fights are like the leading cause of death. They pretty much dictate every fight. I'm pretty tired of that. But the time to kill, especially like air versus air, I think is good. That guy got shredded by the static AA, went directly over it, and it was angry. So yeah, that should be very fast time to kill as well. Players, please. You got one job. Did you stop shooting me? Oh, he turned into a fucking helicopter. That's unfortunate. It's a very smooth transition there from AA to helicopter. That was the same threat the whole time. No spawn killing. This is bullying. You can't do this. Dice, why can they do this? Those should be invincible until someone gets in them. And they should not be allowed to be stolen. Okay. I feel like some sort of visual would be nice there. New AA missile? I think so. I think it's basically like a faster tow. I'm not quite sure. Didn't see it here coming at all. That was from big range too. From here to here. Burp. What up, Gank and Spank? Yummy chocolate chip. Look. It's a chocolate chip, but somebody licked the nub. They got greedy. And they licked the top pointy bit off, thinking that nobody would notice, but I noticed. You go from there, and you run to the rocks, and you run this direction looking for chocolate chips. It's also almost directly between here and here. And then maybe like that second line. Just like one step to the left of a perfect line between these. So a couple reference points. I've had people shoot the chocolate chip, and then I lose my reference point, and it's all over. Chocolate chip. Looks like a rock to you. You have no idea what chocolate chips look like. You poor soul. Nobody's ever fed you chocolate chips. What kind of a life is that? Are you a dog? Are you afraid to eat chocolate? Is that what's going on? Oh, let's go grenade launcher. Whoops. Too late now. Maybe your chocolate chips are different. Are chocolate chips fucked up wherever you live? Sounds like it. Those feel off. I like that indicator. They should show it off, like the back of your screen when things are coming at you. gonna have to face this guy at all times, so I'm gonna die to that. That's why I want a grenade launcher. Can't kill him. Sec. I can't do steel guitar. I skip steel guitar every time. This music's not right. Very well. That was a close one. Oh, that disabled. Why did I get disabled there, Dice? Why did that do 99 damage? Finish your game, please. What an angle. That sucks. Flares needs to break laser, and below radar should not be affected by laser. The helicopter all the way over here shouldn't have a free kill. Right now helicopters and jets can just kill the heli with the heat seekers. What do we got, 100 tickets left? I think we get one more. Also, below radar should not apply to Stingers and Igla. Handheld launchers should be able to lock on at any height, and then you should be forced to physically dodge them. That's a fun mechanic that's missing. Right now, you wait for someone to shoot at you, you flares, and then you just get low and literally go run them over, and they can't do anything about it. Feels wrong. Message redacted. What did you say? Now I want to know. Did you say eat the billionaires? You're not allowed to say eat the billionaires, even if it's a really good idea and they look delicious. The tank is shooting me with the new AA missile thing. It feels like a fast tow. It's very strong. Haven't played with it much. I was gonna go grenade launcher, I keep forgetting. Coffee though, coffee's good. That was... Oh no. Pocket sand. Okay, I feel like we maybe should have died there. That would have been an appropriate time to be dead, or at least disabled. There we go. There it is. I forgot to look at scoreboard. Look! Did okay. That 1 AA was really effective. It's super obnoxious. I would love if they just removed those 2 mountain high points. The map plays so much better if you don't have those 2 camping spots for armor and lasers. Planned dodge, calculated, yep. I meant to do those things I did on accident. You like the new AA tows? Can you teach me about them? I haven't used them. I don't know anything about them, other than they kill me sometimes and then I cry. They look like a super fast tow. Is there anything special to them? Any tricks for getting kills or avoiding getting killed? Seems like I need to make eye contact and just dodge pretty hard. Probably keep some distance and probably just die. They look super effective. Which is pretty okay for AA. It should be the scariest thing. Alright, this guy's camping off screen. Gotta wait a second for him to die. Server looks good. Player count's fine. Okay, everything here looks good. I'm gonna pee and we need to run ads. And then we will be a helicopter. You can have 3 to 5 in the air. Ooh, do they have a long recharge?
We now hold Alpha.
Just more maneuverable tows. They seem way faster. Super, like, much harder to dodge. Fast recharge. Okay, so yeah, that's gonna be really scary. I feel like that's okay. Maybe, like I was saying, so they have a great indicator on them. They have the big red box on them, so you can see it coming. But you have to make eye contact. I would like a feature like they had in 2042, where if it was coming from behind, you'd still get the directional box. And it's often like the corner of the screen, so it's not going to be great info, but you have an idea that something in this vague direction is coming at you. And that'll keep you alive. Right now, it feels like they're going to get free shots in the back, which maybe, I mean, that's a balanced decision too. Maybe they want it like that. That's arguably just fine. But I feel like I keep getting hit in the back by things that I would love to dodge, and I could have in 2042. And maybe that was just too much info. Alright, I gotta pee. Pee or I die. I'm a big balloon and I'm gonna pop.
Our forces have neutralized objective Charlie.
Alright, we now have more objectives. Push, push, push! We need a attack support on the marked objective. Enemy attack confirmed at Charlie. We are moving on objective Echo. Objective Charlie has been lost.
The enemy has secured more objectives. Let's rally and counter.
The enemy has control of Echo.
I'm reading your words. It's good words. Thank you. Oh no, that's my E key. Yup.
The combat area.
Can confirm enemy helo operating in your area.
Okay, so you can supply crate it. Yeah, I was just thinking you can probably take out the supply crate easy, even from range. Like it's worth hitting him with a volley. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. We'll see. I think that all sounds pretty reasonable. AA should be strong. It should have good, strong threats, especially skilled players. Should give the heli a hard time. Maybe not like free one-shot kills all the time. Or like in 3 or 4, Battlefield 3 or 4. If you got caught by the AA, you just died immediately. I like the way they do damage and then overheat right now. Give you a little chance to get away.
Forces are controlling the fight. Keep pushing.
We'll see. I think that's pretty okay. I think you're right. You'll just want to give him distance. Probably take out the ammo bag. I can still just like sneak up and shoot him in the asshole. I'll just shoot him in the asshole. What's up, kitty cat? Who's my big pooper? You look beautiful.
Hostiles now hold more objectives. Out.
Alright, a bathroom, too much bathroom, and we missed the heli. Let's see if they go down again anytime soon. Looks like they just went over the AA. That should be a bad move. Looks good. Ooh, moist tube sock. Can I report that? Does that cross the line?
No longer hold Alpha.
I feel like if Gank and Spank crosses the line, moist
We are moving
tube
on
sock
objective
is
Echo.
a few steps too far. This offends me.
Spotted an enemy tank to your east.
Why is the tube sock moist?
Be advised, Echo has been captured by hostiles.
Water? It's a terrible lubricant. Where are you going? I see. Dramatic. Unnecessary. Got him. Uh-oh, going this way now. Pocket sand. I love the ground. Oh, the ground is so delicious. Yup. There's a port recovery. Had plenty of time.
We no longer hold Charlie.
What are your thoughts, Rectangle? Alright.
Hostile forces have maintained control of the fight. Be advised, the enemy is attacking Alpha.
Hello, Wyoken.
Objective Alpha is under our control. Be advised, objective marked. We need you support.
Oh, Moist Tube Sock's killing it.
Be advised, the enemy now controls more objectives. Objective Alpha has been lost. Alright, we now hold objective Bravo. Objective Charlie neutralized. Heads up, enemy helo! Be advised, objective Charlie is in enemy hands.
Buenos.
Still winning the fight. Get back and take control. We're attacking objective Alpha.
Alpha's neutralized. Alright, mission close to failure. Keep on the offensive. Enemy compromised. We're tracking you outside the AO. Get back.
Damn. Disabling the turtle spot. Feels bad, man. Keep winning helicopter fights and then just dying while I'm disabled. No disable there. We have a free kill while they're turning around. It's all good. Round is over anyway. I give that one bathroom out of 10. Moist tube sock too strong. Look at him go. Double my score. What a god. Yeah, we pretty much got to go through like the whole birth of technology. You've got the ancient knowledge. You come from a time where music was played on massive spinning discs. I guess the hipsters are doing that a lot nowadays anyway, too. I think there's a whole, like, culture built around music off of large spinning discs. Did you got it good? Straight to iPad. Yeah, you have to explain a whole bunch of weird stuff. It just like doesn't make sense. Why would you have any of that? Why don't I just download the game? I hadn't thought about that, but that's like getting like kind of esoteric. Feels so natural for us growing up, just staying current with technology. But now, like, none of it makes sense in retrospect, or it's a lot to explain to get to a super simple solution. One game. Game now? Game now. Dice, this screen needs to be 60 seconds max. This is a loading screen. This is a transitional period between two states where the user can do anything. This is a bad purgatory. Should not be a primary experience. Also, the users have been trained that the longer you're in that screen, the more likely you are to get an AI game that's gonna suck. So you're basically training them to hate that screen. And then making it a primary experience. So much better to have a minimum player count before you boot the server up. That needs to be a loading screen, not the perpetual zone of disappointment where I go to give up and close the game for the day. I got ideas. Let me buy cat ears. I'm gonna tack that on to every piece of unsolicited advice that I give. Cat ears when the game doesn't play right without cat ears. Must.
Enemy helicopter!
Uh-oh. Don't do it. You fuck. We just talked about this. I said don't do that, and then you did exactly the thing I said don't do. Unbelievable.
Fetch me!
Echo is being captured by hostiles.
Where's my chocolate chip?
The enemy has control of Echo.
Where's my chocolate chip?
Hostiles now hold more objectives. Out. Objective Charlie has been captured by hostiles.
There are sprays. I don't know how they work. They gave me an arrow. I imagine you can do other things. If I give them money, will they let me spray a cat on the wall? We gotta shoehorn a cat into this game. It's important to me.
We've lost control of Bravo.
We've lost all objectives. I say again, all objectives lost.
Should buy the battle pass. I refuse to spend money on anything that's not a cat. That's where I draw the line.
Enemy still holds for objective.
This is on Dice's shoulders. They gotta decide, do they want my money? They need a cat. Oh, hello, AA. You're very observant and upset. We're good here. Nope. windowed. Oh, no, no, it's dead. Are you dead? No, it's alive. Just chilling. Just waiting to be stolen. Alright, I'm gonna move. This is the second time in a row we're getting AAs and lasers just camping on the hilltops. And it's a little bit silly. Yoink. I was in your game trying to help with the AA. Thank you. I could go grenade launcher, maybe kill him. There's a lot of stuff putting pressure on us there. Game was toxic. That was a pretty good game. I think just that one... Lasers in particular, on that map in particular. Lasers are problematic in general. Where just like the ratio of time they spend looking at you versus time you're locked down is ridiculous. On top of balance issues around all the things that can shoot you when you're lasered. And lasering through the ground and without line of sight through buildings. People can just get on the high point of that map and just totally control the map. And that's still something where I'd basically just leave the game. You can sometimes dive over there and kill them. They can go back very quickly. And there's nowhere you can go on the map where you're not just going to get locked down completely. Just kind of waiting for a balance fix there. It used to be that map was unplayable because of the tow missiles. Now it's good 90% of the time. But if you get like one very persistent laser on the hilltops, AA was doing pretty good there too. We'll see. I feel like that's not just whiny streamer boy. I think they're going to adjust that, or at least I hope so. I do like the idea of just not being able to go to those mountains at all. With the, just like tweak the map design a little bit. Neither team gets a mountain. Natural super duper high point.
Contact enemy infantry!
That map plays so much better if you're forced to get low and all the buildings are good cover. And there's only like one high point in the game, basically. That tower. Which people will be fighting over, and you can like use a button at the bottom to burn everybody at the top. That feels pretty good. But in its current state, there's still a bunch of motivation to just go sit on the mountain and rat across the whole map. Super strong move. Feels a little off. I do like that they removed, on Manhattan, they removed all the high points. The rooftops were really cheesy there too, kind of ruining the map. That was a great fix. I feel like Firestorm needs the same for the hilltops. Let's try a grenade launcher. I'm gonna try and kill some armor. Yeah, the lasers are just off. I love lasers. They're a good threat that was implemented well in the previous title. On paper, they work well. In this game, they will work well. They just need to be balanced appropriately. They're not quite right. They feel a little rushed. It feels like they're reinventing the wheel sometimes. Learning the same lessons from previous titles. This game should be thought of as like the successor to BF3, BF4. They should be leaning into those mechanics and the things that worked well in those games. Lasers worked well. I'm just chilling waiting for helis. We missed the D heli. We got one heli here. I think I saw one in spawn, but they might have died. No, they're down here now. And it looks like our team is off to a pretty strong start. I guess the armor's not doing great. They capped everything. But I think the armor's going down. Just hoping we don't get a spawn trap for either team. Those aren't fun. They changed stuff no one complained about. I'm okay with that too. They released a new game. They gotta find their groove, and they also gotta make the game they want. They should not be afraid to be making lots of changes, and maybe changes that aren't great and need more adjustment before they feel right. I can't think of much. A lot of the big things that I have complained about have been fixed. I can't think of many changes they've made where I feel like nobody wanted that and it only made the game worse. I think for the most part they've been changing the right things. Maybe not balancing them perfectly yet, but at least prodding them around. RPG on side of heli. I think they're bringing that back. I don't necessarily like that one. I'm liking the landing and hopping out and RPGing. That's a fun move. Crossplay's not bad. Maybe it's different for infantry. I don't mind at all. Alright, we're just waiting forever here. Our team's still doing good. And neither of the helicopters is going down. I think I'm just going to re-lobby. Waiting too long and not stoked for that round. Can I add... I want to play Firestorm, I just don't want to get lasered. I'm going to add that back. Firestorm is super fun. Yeah, I don't even fly Attack Heli. Attack Heli does feel like a giant target. Especially before the toe nerfs. And that's one where they made some changes I wasn't super happy with. Where they just kind of like nerfed it. I guess the last patch they buffed it again. At least a bit. But they made it super weak.
Attention, we need attack support on the marked objective.
Alright, what's up here? We got a full server. I want to play this map. No lasers, no lasers. Gotta wait for a heli. All good. I think the heli's crashing. He is empty. Interesting. Dead? Dead.
All units, secure the objective. Maintain control and neutralize any hostile targets.
Yeah, I feel like attack helis right now are difficult to main. Flying is hard. The littlebird is probably the best helicopter, and it's still super hard. And there's plenty of times where it just feels broken. But attack heli was just brutal. Huge target. That one's worth not playing quite yet, probably.
We have lost control of Delta.
Give it some time. Couple patches.
Objective Delta has fallen to the enemy.
Okay, I think this one looks good as long as our team isn't getting stomped too bad. Everyone installed, thinking of hopping back in. I honestly feel like it's worth waiting a bit. I mean, yeah, you can play. I play every day. And I usually last 2 to 3 hours before I've just, like, had enough. This is exactly the game I want, and they need to keep polishing it up. Give us some more maps. Fix the matchmaking up. Got a long list of demands. Probably worth holding on for a couple months. Not get killed by iglas after you flare, that sort of thing. There, that directional indicator was good. I saw that one coming. Okay, I just need to be looking out for those more, probably. Ow. Oh, I thought we were fine. That feels bad. Damn. Also, what the fuck killed us? Minigun from a helicopter, it says, but I'm pretty sure that's fake news. That was the secondary seat on the tank that was lighting us up. There's not a helicopter anywhere.
Attention, we need defensive support on the marked objective. We have lost control of Alpha. The enemy has secured objective Alpha.
Attention! Enemy forces have captured Alpha.
The enemy has secured objective Alpha.
The fucking bounce was that?
Gain control.
That little guy should heal me. I should be getting healed right now with some sparkles. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Oh, again. That's rough. It's a pretty important feature to not implement correctly, and then just leave in the game for 6 months. That is a bug.
Secured more objectives.
The Igla doesn't work right yet.
Move to attack the marked objective.
Flared plenty early there. Made sure to stay in. I'm keeping between us and the Igla. Got hit anyway. That's 2 deaths this round for Igla through flares. Yeah, they need to just pull the Igla out until they have it working correctly. It's a super important mechanic to have not working. It's not quite as bad as Mr. Missile, but it deserves the same sort of reaction. That is rough. Look at that dirt bike though, that's pretty cool. I did that. I balanced it perfectly with my skills. You see? Be impressed. That's impressive. I didn't see that coming at all. Good fight, brother. I gotta pee again. I'll be back in a second.
Objective marked. Support the attack.
There's the correct logic when you pop flares at right the last moment. Missile won't have time to be distracted by it. Right, so I get that, and that does help actually. If you keep that in mind, that like getting the flares between you and the Igla is very necessary. Otherwise, it's going to be able to stay locked onto you and hit easily. That's going to help a lot. So you want to use flares like you would with ECM Jammer, where you like flare, and then you kind of like hang out at them, and use them as a physical shield. That helps a lot, and that still doesn't work at all. Igla will still just go through that all the time. Both the times I've been flared this time, or this round, I pop flares pretty early with the keeping Igla in mind. And the second time in particular, I used the flares as a shield between me and the Igla, and it still just went through and hit. DICE has acknowledged that it's just straight up not working quite right in many cases. They haven't done anything about it. Damn. We were lasered, so no below radar. Why'd they remove ECM? They haven't implemented it. This game is very clearly not ready for release. They did the DICE thing, where they got it good enough to collect some money and then they launched it. It needs work. It's been getting a lot better, but like last patch they introduced air radar, which took what, the better part of a year. That's like a super important foundational mechanic for vehicles. Like all airplay was changed completely and needed that feature desperately for a long time. They have no loadouts for jets. The littlebird took like 4 months, 6 months to get added to the game, something like that, just because it wasn't ready for launch. That isn't said as like a negative thing. The game is not finished. They can very much finish it, and it's been getting a lot better the last few patches. It seems like they've got a bunch of new maps on the horizon. Things are moving in a good direction, but it's still like, if they released 6 months from now, then it probably would have been a much, much better release and launch. The game's gotta now spend years recovering their reputation again. ECM Jammer is something that I hope to see in the future. I like that perk. I would love to see Fire Extinguish, especially in a game where the disable mechanic is extremely strong. Fire Extinguish was a ton of fun though. I would love to give me Fire Extinguish and give me like plus 25 HP when I use Fire Extinguish. So that way you can still take a little bit of damage and eat a stinger or eat an Igla, survive, use the Fire Extinguish for a heal and to recover, and then get away. If they keep it at a current 100 HP, then the 95 damage from those guided missiles is going to one-shot the heli every time. So I'd like a little more life, and then some room to wiggle so I can eat a stinger. I feel like that's a good trade-off for not having countermeasures. It's brutal. That's really hard. But I'd love to see that. That was a fun mechanic in previous titles. And then also maybe let me see the incoming stingers a little better. Like they should have the red box on them from the moment they launch, just so you can track it coming and physically hide from it. You need to have very good visual on where the lock is. Not just general vector, but I need to see the missile in the air. I love that mechanic though, dodging stuff. And then give infantry the ability to lock below radar so that you actually have stingers that you need to dodge. And then you can do super low aggressive playstyle, pretend to be a jeep, hide behind buildings to dodge everything, occasionally eat a missile, but then repair out of it and run away. And the repair would be super fun for like heli fights, and like right now with the current balance, it would be amazing to be able to just break the disable in so many situations. This would all be nice to have, and like features from previous titles, basically. Just gotta play a lot of catch up. Dice hates pilots. I think pilots are the back of the queue. Their vehicle play is, it's simultaneously like the hallmark of Battlefield and probably the core mechanics for what's going to drive games. But it's also a small percentage of players compared to just the gun gameplay. So that has clearly gotten the priority. Vehicles are last in line. So it goes. Understandable. But ow.
All units, secure the objective. Maintain control and neutralize all hostile targets.
Wow. Okay. That's my opener. Oh, it's a bot server. Dice, don't do this. Don't start until you have enough people to start the game. Can you even believe this bullshit? Can you even believe this shit, Mr. Giggles? 8,000 years of making battlefields and they can't figure out the server needs to be full.
Alright, we have secured objective Alpha. Aircraft fueled and ready. Pilots are clear to engage.
It's not my fault, I'm bad, I'm learning and I'm new. I'm gonna die sometimes. Even infantry's not good yet? Yeah, I hear a lot of complaining there too. Whole game's just undercooked. We'll see. That's why I still honestly recommend, with like the best of, highest of hopes,
Confirmed on Alpha.
with faith, to just put the game down for like 6 months or a year. If they keep working on this title, this is like exactly the Battlefield that I've always wanted. It is great, it just needs a lot of love. And a good amount of maps. I'm excited for the new content. The newer maps they've been making have been the better maps for sure. Everything they've added has been higher quality than what they launched with. Water maps will be fun.
Secured objective Echo.
The new map looks super cool. The like the resort monument, they pretty much remade, what was it, Hainan Resort from Battlefield 4. Put that same central building in the middle of the map, but like they remodeled. They redid the interior. They all made it look a little different, or made it all look a little different. It looks much better. That's cool to see. Hopefully there's a little bird on that one. We'll see. I think they have a middle bird and a central point. Hopefully there's a little bird on either side as well. Alright. Sully fight is only interesting because we didn't get disabled. In the universe where we lost the coin flip and got disabled there, we just sat on the ground until we died. That sucks. That's what you get! Is that D heli? Nope. The fuck, why? I wasn't even clicking buttons. I must have clicked the button. Water map, July 21st. Nice. That's not even forever away. You could almost hold your breath that long. Yeah, I really sincerely hope they do not try and make a new Battlefield every 6 months. That's not what this game is. They need to spend like 10 years on this iteration of the game, or something extremely similar. Needs a bunch more content. It needs to be set up to run long term, hopefully to grow on its own with community interaction. Portal needs to be good.
Be advised, the enemy now control more objectives.
I do not want to buy a half-baked version of this game every 2 years, and I do not want to buy the Battlefield or the World War I simulator version of this game. Like, those are all fun avenues to explore, but I feel like they weren't even making this game for the last 10 years. They were just on different tangents while they didn't grab the low-hanging fruit of the game that everybody wants to play. I'm gonna be upset if they abandon this game. It needs at least a couple years of good development. Ooh, nice shots. We got nothing there. Can't shoot him with AGM. He's just trying to keep a safe distance. Heli alive still? I think it just died. They're currently 30 billion in debt, so they need to make money fast. Okay, so make the thing that makes money. People gave so much money to this game at launch, and they gave that money for this game. So use the money on this game. People want this, but they don't want the half-baked version of it. They want this game done. A much more fleshed out version. That will make money. Sell hats. Give me cat ears. You make a good game that'll generate revenue. And if you abandon it to go make something else, you can only rug pull the people so many decades before they start to get upset.
I'm tracking an enemy helo. East of your location.
Yeah, I get the 80 unfinished game for $80 as fast as possible is like at the cost of your reputation and your ability to keep pulling that stunt. They've already been doing that too many times. This needs to be the proof that they cannot do that. Might already be dead here. Oh, definitely dead here. Got a heli on us too. That sucks. Got the wrong heli there. Unfortunate. Killed 2 out of the 3 main threats. But that one player is strong. King Jules. It's like the one person we need to hit first. I'll do minigun too. Why does that hurt, Dice? Finish your game! I love this game so much and I hate this game so much. I have strong conflicting feelings. I want to slap it and I want to kiss it.
Be advised, hostiles now hold more objectives.
We have secured Charlie.
Support the attack. We are targeting objective Bravo. Take the recovery. Keep fighting. All forces have neutralized Bravo. Be advised, we have lost objective Delta. All right, we have secured Bravo.
I hate this game.
Hostile attack confirmed on Echo.
Ugh. That needs to be tweaked too. I would rather get shot directly by a missile than have it miss. Just because the impact is so upsetting. Way too much of a push. Nope.
Using light. For the attack.
Oh, it's Benny Boy. I think I recognize that person. Keep seeing him out here. Strong players can kill that tank for me. Dead. Alright. I gotta take a minute. I need to do Kitty stuff. Kitty needs some food and needs some pain meds. I don't want to delay that at all. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. I'm gonna run ads now just to get them out of the way. Probably gonna miss the last couple minutes of this round. Got one good heli in. Give me just a minute though. I gotta take care of Kitty Cat. He's beautiful and I love him. He needs pain meds every 12 hours or so, because he's in pain.
Objective is under threat. Defend the position. is still held by the enemy. Regroup and re-engage.
Objective marked. Support the attack.
We need defensive support to the marked objective.
Alright, the kitty has been loved and drugged. Oh shit, I didn't run ads? I clicked that button. Alright, I'll snooze them instead. That would have been the perfect time for running ads. Just a bunch of spawn screen and cat things. Kitty looks good. He's eating. He's eating and he's drugged. He's gonna take a nice nap. I fed him and I watered him. And I loved him and I rubbed him. And we took a nice walk. It was hot. The kitty, sun-baked the kitty. He lasted about 10-15 minutes. Then it was time to go inside where it was cold. I think we got like one decent heli in there. Benny Boy helped. What was it? King Jules on the other team. King Jukes. This guy murdered us a few times. He had good rockets. Okay. I am a helicopter. Thank you for your patience. What's up, kitty boy? How you doing? Oh, are you gonna bully me? I'll report you for stream sniping, and then DICE will send you a strongly worded letter. It's all good. If you see me, you should kill me. Make me cry. It's fine. I need practice dying. What's up, Ninja? Nice face. I like that your gun looks like flowers today. I feel like it says peace and love. I made the kitty cat a nice kitty fort. He's all set up for a good nap. Little blanket for it. Had a nice dinner. Or lunch? Second breakfast? Second breakfast. Ninja does have good dance moves. He's got good RPGs. Ninja loves to dive on tanks. It's just a solid move. It's one of my favorite moves. Yeah, I would love to stream 4 a.m. my time. I can't play in the middle of the night. You have to play during prime hours. If you try and play past like 1 a.m., 2 a.m., servers just break down. Matchmaking breaks down. It's all bot servers and AI servers. Unfortunate. I think it's a solvable problem. But they're not prioritizing it. Oh, what's up, Benny boy? What a nice guy. We kick someone to make room. New squad for Benny boy. We get 2 thank you, 3 thank yous, 4 thank yous. That's a lot of thank yous. Get him, Ninja. Easy. Oh no, that's so 3 flares. Oh my god. Season 1 was good when the player count was more solid. I feel like both should work well. You shouldn't need a million concurrent players to fill the servers. It feels just like bad matchmaking logic. They're really prioritizing quick queue times over full servers. Damn, we were doing good.
Okay, yeah, I've got a visual on an enemy helo bearing west.
I am the only person in the world who thinks server browser is a bad idea. That is a whole lot of development hours and UI and complication to be able to make a bunch of decisions that a computer is much better at making automatically. They need to have the matchmaking logic be much better. It's a very solvable problem. The UI for matchmaking needs to change. The main screen they have is it feels like a Netflix page. It's just bad design all around. They need to just totally dumpster it. It should be like a grid of tiles where each tile is a game mode, like Conquest, Rush, Obliteration, etc. You should be able to highlight a tile and click X on it to customize and set up your preferences for that game mode. So you can say, I want these 5 maps on Conquest, and these 3 maps on Obliteration, and these 7 maps on Rush. And then you should be able to select any tile and multiple tiles at once for queuing. So you should be able to queue for obliteration and conquest and rush and capture the flag and whatever. And then the matchmaking should wait in the main lobby until it has enough players to start a game that fits everybody's criteria. Ideally, you get some sort of estimated wait timer based on your region and your settings. And they can even keep track of the busyness of regions to automatically connect like the OCE players to US West if the player count's too low, that sort of thing. But they can manage all of that automatically, internally, by good programming logic. It's a very solvable problem. And then every time you queue, you'll get exactly what you want. You'll always get a full server. You'll never shard the player base, because at the very least you can always queue for conquest. And the game is beautiful and everything is sunshine and rainbows. And nobody wants a server browser anymore, because the only reason they want a server browser is to solve all the problems that would be solved by the UI I just described. It's a big amount of effort, and they need a lot of rewriting to the server or the matchmaking logic. I feel like that's the biggest problem, and it's going to take a lot of time and money to make that happen. And it's also like the most important foundational piece of your game, that it's putting together good games, because the current experience of AI lobbies and not being allowed to have multiple fun game modes because that shards the player base is very big fire, very big problem. I need to do all these things, and then they need to let me buy cat ears for my helicopter. I want a big helicopter. Have you seen Dumb and Dumber where they dressed up their car to look like a shaggy dog? I need to do this with my helicopter and the cat. I think that's what we need instead of the server browser. Damn. Straight into us. Did you just spawn out there? Why do you live in the woods, you strange fuck? Alright.
We begun our assault on Charlie.
Yeah, I think the server browser is just the wrong solution to a very significant problem. And it's one that people are used to, and it solves all the issues that everybody's having, but so does good matchmaking logic. Also, just as a streamer, if they do server browser, it's going to be trivially easy to find any player at any time. Stream sniping is going to get way worse. Nobody's going to be able to play this game without getting harassed anymore. I'm very much not looking forward to that.
Objective Charlie is being captured by hostiles.
And I don't miss I don't miss anything about people being able to use server browser. I don't miss the super stacked teams. I don't miss badmins that would control servers. I definitely want automatic matchmaking with automatic balancing, but it needs to do a really good job. And it's currently not doing good enough. That feels like a fundamental core mechanic of every multiplayer game. I can't think of pretty much any game where you want to micromanage your server. Maybe Rust. Okay. Don't really care for Portal, press a button, find a lobby. Pretty much. I think that should be the main matchmaking experience. And like, once you have it configured the way you like it, you're going to do very, very little interacting with your settings. You'll probably just add or remove a game mode every now and then. I feel like not playing Conquest for a bit. Okay, I feel like adding Conquest back. Portal's a great idea. I would like to see that developed more fully. That would be super good for the game. And give them good tools for developing maps. People are going to rebuild every map in the game, or every map in the game's history. And if they're good enough, you can lump them into Vanilla Conquest and then send them a paycheck to motivate them, ideally. Tons of potential there. That one definitely is struggling, and struggling mainly due to UI, from the looks of it. Like, I think the server making system and everything is fundamentally okay. It needs to make the same servers that are the same game as the vanilla Conquest games. It shouldn't be like some different weird custom settings where your flight sensitivity settings change and interactions with objects in the game change. Like, it's a different game right now, which is a mistake. But if they had a good UI to create lobbies, then and they were creating like just the normal vanilla game, I feel like that would get used a lot more, and people would make interesting things. At the very least, they'd be making free maps all the time, which would be fun. It's a very good idea that's missing like a critical component to be functional. So we just have nothing to show for it. How'd you figure it out? How did you even know I was there? That guy's a fucking wizard.
Hostile forces have maintained control of the fight. Objective Charlie is being secured.
Good tank. I mean, I can't park on him. Been trying to kill him all game. Ooh. I think that's the same guy who's killed me twice now. Same guy who hit me with the handheld tow. Okay, let's fuck him up.
Hostiles are assaulting Charlie.
Break it down!
Objective Charlie.
Jammer nearby.
Oh shit, look
The
out!
enemy has taken Alpha.
Iki, work Iki.
Enemy helicopter! We are moving on objective Alpha.
Really surprised I didn't get the kill on the missiles. I felt like all of those were gonna hit. I want to watch the replay, just see how I missed. Got him. I did that. I did that with my mind powers. It's even better than bullets. Did you see? I got him. Jammer nearby. He knows. He's winning. Oh, he won. He got disabled. That sucks. I feel like I've had enough of this game for one day, man. I'm ready to call it. It's break time. I want to eat food and hang out with Kat and give them time to cook the game.
We have Bravo under attack.
It's like super close to being fun. We're right on the verge of fun. Just gotta fix some shit. Lasers are broken and iglas are broken. And disables are way too strong and too frequent. Especially in heli fights. They're kind of ruining aerial play entirely. I think this is my last game, and then I'm more interested in sandwiches. Sandwiches are sounding really convincing right now. Gonna bake a nice turkey sandwich. Some pepper jack cheese and ranch. It's a little meatball. It's gonna keep me alive for one more day. Sounds very exciting.
Be advised, objective Bravo captured by hostiles.
I will have bread. It's gluten-free bread, so it kind of sucks, but if you toast it, then it gives it texture. It makes it pretty okay. It works. It keeps the sandwich together. It's not as good. It's tolerable.
We have lost Alpha. Direct hit! Helo down! Be advised, Charlie is under attack.
Where's the tank you wanted to kill? We gotta park on him. But not die this time, somehow. Is it this one? Is this your food? Got him. Don't kill me. Only damage. Thank you.
We're gonna need AT! Enemy's still winning the fight. Get back and take control.
Hostiles have secured Alpha.
He knows. Got him. Nice. Nice. Alright, I need sandwiches. I can't even with this game anymore. I'm gonna go eat food instead. Fuck it. I think it's food time. We lasted exactly 3 hours. That is a standard day. Average duration of game. Yeah, I'm gonna take a break and eat some food. I love this game. I hope they get a couple more patches in, and then I no life it. And I have nothing to complain about, except for sometimes I die. Someday I'll be perfect. Just gotta keep practicing until I don't die anymore. Let's see. Nightmare's streaming. He does helicopter stuff. I think I'll throw him a raid. You can watch him do helicopter stuff if you want. Otherwise, I'll be back sometime soon. Thank you for watching. Got a couple good rounds in. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for the help in the heli. Look at this cat. Oh yeah. Beautiful cat. Excellent cat. I love this cat forever. Alright, have a nice day, Internet.